you have been working so hard on yourself in the last couple years, and a lot of things has changed. Um, so what happens is a lot of your feelings towards certain things and certain people also changed. I would invite you to certain things. Let's say you dated somebody, certain, or you haven't dated for so long, and you always had this image in your mind. It might go a certain way because something happened in 3 or 5 years ago, or it was a constant theme, and you haven't dated for last 3 years. And I would encourage you to get on a date and to see, after you working on self so for last 2 years, to witness what has changed. It's a very interesting process. And then not only just for dating, for certain things. Let's say you always had a fear of working with other people, or always had a bad experience when you try to work with other people, work with group, or whatever it is. Now I would invite you to try again, because it's so many things has shifted. A lot of the older patterns, limiting beliefs inside of you already transmuted, but you were not really aware unless you run into those older situations. Then at that moment you can witness what really changed in your energy field, what really changed in your belief system. So for a lot of things that you resisted to do in the past because of bad experience, now I'm not saying to do exactly those dramatic things, but try something very small. Let's say you were not really you had this like resistance to go ice skating, because you were dealing with just control, doesn't feel safe, and not a willing go of control for certain things, and you don't feel you have balance in your life. You might gonna think you are not good at skating, but in the last 2 years or so, a year or whatever it is, you're working on that. You feel very safe in your body. You feel very, also your life inside out is balanced. You might not gonna have the same fear. That's exactly what I'm gonna do, because I did not like ice skating. I can skate a little bit, but I'm always scared to death for some reason. So, and I'm gonna try it. And I also tried this things that, certain things freaking me out in the past, but now I tried it. It actually, I was like, it was not that scary, or it updated the new version of how I feel about certain things, instead of use the feeling, the version of how I feel from 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. I kind of like tried that thing one more time again, and I realized, wow, that's something already changed. And I feel like that might gonna help you for certain things you before you feel stuck. Now might already open, because you already changed. Everything changed, and when you change yourself, the energy around you is also changed. So give a try.